Are you looking for the best peel and stick wallpaper? We've got this one right here. Figured I'd show it off to you guys today. If y'all find this video helpful, definitely appreciate y'all smashing that helpful right there. Let me go ahead and grab this because I just basically have a piece of drywall stuck onto there. Made a little frame out of it so that we could test this stuff out. I want to actually peel it and put it onto here to see how simple this is. So let's get to this. If you guys want to check this out, I believe that they have a few different sizes and maybe a different patterns or colors that you can go and check out too. So you can click the listing below to see if they have the kind that you're looking for. But I thought that this one looks super cool. By the way, this company did send this to me so I could show this off to you guys. So thank you to them for partnering with me on this. So first of all, this is what your pattern looks like. So I think it's called the herringbone. And then you simply roll it on out. It's going to have instructions on the back with the grid right here as well. So it makes it a little bit easier to be able to kind of match up everything and see exactly, make sure you're cutting everything straight and whatnot. So that's awesome as well. So I'm just going to go ahead and measure this on out. I'm just going to bring it on over to here. Let me grab some scissors up here. I'm just going to try and freehand this too. Usually whenever you're doing something like this, you probably want something with a little bit straighter of an edge. The other thing too is that if you have like a little X-Acto knife type of thing, you could have a little bit of extra hanging over, and that way you can really get into the corner of it and make it nice and straight right along where your edging would be. So that's another thing that you may want to consider doing whenever you are rolling this out. But let's bring you guys over here. Let's go ahead and see how this stuff cuts. I'm just going to cut along the line right here so that we have a good mark for that. Maybe put something down right here so that doesn't roll on me. Alrighty, here we go. Right here is where I wanted to do it. So nice big thick green lines right here. And again, they also have the measurements to go along with the lines, as you can see. 40 centimeters, 30 centimeters, 50 centimeters, etc., so that you can really get a good idea of making sure that you're cutting it to the right length. There we go. Very easy to cut, kind of like with wrapping paper. I just kind of slid the scissors on the wallpaper there, and no issues. It didn't get hung up or stuck or anything. Nice clean cut. Watch, let me show you all this cut. Nice clean cut all the way along the edge right there. That green line definitely helped to make it nice and straight. I do want to point out that they have some kind of like what do you call that? Internal like hash marks in between each. So if you do want to, you could line up a ruler and get that nice and straight all the way across if that's something that you want to do. But let's see how this sticks. So this is just to kind of I lost my words. It's like trying to simulate what it would be like putting it on wallpaper. But before we do that, you want to make sure that you clean your surface so that there's no dust or debris so that doesn't get stuck in the adhesive, and that's going to make it not adhere as well. So you want to make sure that you clean up your space nice and clean. And then you just simply, and you can use this not only for wallpaper, if you want to like put it on your countertops, have a nice little like finish on top of the countertops. If you have old countertops, might be a good way to easily kind of make it new again. Insides of drawers, that's another good use case so that you can keep them nice and clean. They won't get all the wood won't get all scuffed up. If something falls in there, it doesn't, kids melt crayons and then stick them inside of a drawer, and you got a nice colorful palette on the inside. So I'm just going to simply drop this on down, trying to get it into my corners as easy as possible. But I do have that little bit of overlap, so if I want to overlap it, I can. Or I can make it nice and tight up against this right here, just like that. Oop, got a little bit of a bubble there. Very easy to bring it back up if you need to be able to make sure you get it nice and lined up. This is looking good. So now I just want to take the back right here, and I'm just going to roll this on out. Just like that. Goes down super simple. all the way on over. And I cut a little bit of extra right there, as you can see on the edge, so that I can simply peel it back where the border is. I'd probably want to have some kind of tool. I'm just going to use my finger in this case, but something just kind of soft and smooth to be able to get it into these cracks right here. And then you could take like an X-Acto knife or something like that and just simply cut right there. Another thing that they recommend to make sure you get all the bubbles out is to get a squeegee, a soft squeegee. So you can squeegee out any bubbles that might be in there. And it makes adherence so much better so that it goes onto and makes a connection with the entire piece of the wall that you're putting up. So it just makes it nice and clean and even, looks good. So you may want to consider adding like a squeegee to your card if this is something that you're looking for whenever you're going to put down this wallpaper right here. But check that out. Super simple, very easy to get onto there. If y'all are looking for some peel and stick wallpaper, y'all definitely need to go and grab y'all some of this right here. Let me know if this was helpful. If it was, y'all know what to do right there. Y'all help a dad out over here. Thank y'all for watching. Y'all go and add this to your cart if this is something that you're looking for. And dad out.